Alright, this is Crota giving you part 2 of a replay. Hopefully this game will finish in time. And we have the Demon Hunter now creeping out, is close to level 3, getting close to level 4. Meanwhile, the Naga Sea Witch is going to be close to level 3 as well. We do have an Archmage now going ahead and pushing in with Priest, Rifleman, Footman. Nice Fork Lightning to really damage those Wisps. And we do have a Scroll of Teleportation coming in, and it looks as we have Bears and Dryads now coming in. We have a Rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter, who is now going to be much more difficult to kill. We do have a Master training coming from those Bears, so the Druid of the Clouds, so those Druid of the Clouds will turn into Bears very shortly. We do have Spellbreakers in as well, but nothing to really counter those Bears. No Griffins, but perhaps the Spellbreakers stealing the Rejuvenation will perhaps be enough. Naga Sea Witch trying to get to level 3. Archmage is now going to go pull to the back. Oh, nice Abolish Magic from those Dryads. Nice mana burn as well. So, slow on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter trying to do some good damage. Now we do have a lot of Militia coming in as well. And so the Bears now coming in trying to tank most of the damage. All the Dryads are now gone. So that slow is going to play a very big role. Very nice Fork Lightning, and we have a Staff of Preservation on a Bear. It looks as though Thorzain is a little bit ahead on this particular fight. We do have some slow Bears trying, Dryads now trying to come in, trying to get back those units. And one Bear does go down. It does give the Naga Sea Witch level 3. Right now the game is still too close to call based on army sizes. The Night Elf is currently sitting at 39/50. Meanwhile, Human is at 48/60. So it would look as though Thorzain is a little bit ahead, but I got to believe that those Bears and the tech advantage is in favor of Thorzain. Is in favor of pornosonik, even though his army is a little bit smaller. And we do have a level 4 Demon Hunter and a level 3 Naga Sea Witch, so a little bit of a hero advantage as well. Both players trying to get a little bit of a feel for each other. Only one Priest, so not much healing going to be going on. We do have Dryads now coming, still only one Dryad, so it looks as though that Bear is going to go ahead and be Staff of Preservation very quickly. I just got to imagine. Hold on, down to 5 hit points, and it does go down. So no Staff of Preservation on the Bear. Second Bear now down to 72 hit points and is staffed. We do have the Demon Hunter doing a good amount of damage. Scrolls of Healing being used to try to counter that Fork Lightning. While that Naga Sea Witch with the Sobi Mass is able to do a lot of damage with that Fork Lightning. I think it has level 2 Fork Lightning as opposed to level 2 Cold Arrow. We do have level 4 on the Archmage, and the Archmage does get mana burned out, however. Oh, Naga Sea Witch currently at 140 hit points. It has to be very careful, down to 117.65. And the Naga Sea Witch goes down. Wow, it took a weird path in trying to get back to its base, and then it gets caught by the Cold Arrows of the Naga Sea Witch. We have another Staff of Preservation, and it looks as though the units are just falling left and right. We do have more Priests now coming in finally, but the Demon Hunter and the Naga Sea Witch is a very potent army at this point. Oh, Archmage is at 200 hit points. It does use a quick heal, and it does focus down as well. While that Demon Hunter is able to just do a lot of damage, and we do have a Potion of Healing trying to use those units coming back. We do have an attempt at a surround trying to take down that Naga Sea Witch. That Naga Sea Witch down to 172 hit points, but gets a nice rejuvenation. And we do have a Spell Steal perhaps, and poor peasants trying to go after the Naga Sea Witch. Forgot that he is no longer a militia. Bear now slow. There is a lot of slow on all these units, but the Demon Hunter and the Dryads are able to continually counter, currently producing more Dryads to perhaps counter that slow. And it looks as though the Demon Hunter wants to try to get to level 5. Archmage is now coming in, and I gotta believe that the Naga Sea Witch is being resurrected, and it looks as though Thorzain is going to go ahead and try to creep out this particular spawn point. He's going to go after that one particular Wisp. That Wisp is now running away, dropping a Water Elemental, and is now going to go ahead and creep to the north side. We do have a Rifleman and a Spellbreaker coming in as well. And unfortunately that Water Elemental is ensnared, so it is not going to soak up the damage as much as it would like to. And units now coming in trying to go ahead and try to focus down those Ogre Warriors. We do have a Spell Steal of Bloodlust, and now it looks as though the Night Elf army wants to finish the game. It looks the Dryads are now coming in, making a straight line for the back of the base. The Demon Hunter currently sitting at level 5. The Priest is going to go down, and yeah, the Priest is now down, and it looks as though the Archmage is going to get mana burn for 150 mana. Scroll of Teleportation to try to get out of there. A nice Abolish Magic coming from those Dryads, and I believe that mana burn got chained back, that animation. So we do have Nagasi, which now currently in play, using a clarity potion. We have an Archmage who also does have a pendant of energy. We have rifles and sorceresses, and personally, I like to use bear, or I used to like to use the Mountain King to go ahead and counter bears, because that, especially if I have riflemen, as the bolt is able to knock out a Druid of the Claw for about 5 seconds, which is about as much time as you need, depending on your upgrades, to finish off a bear. We do have a scroll of no scrolls of healing left over, so that Fork Lightning is going to do a lot of damage. Bear, a nice Staff of Preservation at 20 hit points, and mana burn on the Nagasi, which down really no more mana. We have a nice invisibility being used, so very good micro on both players. And now we do have a slow being cast on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is then abolished again. Ooh, very nice invisibility on that Rifleman, and that Rifleman is just screwing up the pathing of that individual Blade Master. That's very, very nicely done. The Sorcerer's now trying to pull to the back. We have a Rifleman now getting healed back into the play again. Some slow coming into play. Troll Shadow Priest goes down quickly. Spellbreaker is now going ahead to the back. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Demon Hunter is now able to mana burn the Nagasi Witch and the Archmage, really just out of mana. And it looks as though, even though there's more units for the human player, that more red units for Thorzain. So Thorzain may lose a lot of units in this particular fight. Dryads are now trying to counter the Rifleman. Very nice Fork Lightning, able to take down 2 Riflemen, and that is a very, very big loss. Another Dryad is able to escape at 7 hit points, and if that Nagasi Witch goes down, I got a very nice use of invisibility one more time. Very just great plays so far coming from both players. We have a scroll of regeneration and being used, and it looks as though the mana burn Demon Hunter is now trying to go after Nagasi, which is still invisible, doesn't want to come into play. Nagasi, which is now visible and goes down. Quickly focused fire down. Demon Hunter is now currently sitting at 169 hit points. Is trying to get to the back, but the Water Elemental is doing a good job padding him out, and it does force a teleportation, so that Demon Hunter is going to stay alive. Meanwhile, the Archmage is still currently sitting at level 4. And with an expansion up for Porno, I gotta believe is gonna win this game. Able to save his level 5 Demon Hunter with a mere 10 hit points. Archmage trying to get desperately to level 5 so that the Abolish Magic on those Dryads does not play as big of a role. While a lot of bears that were just low on hit points trying to rejuve everything back. And currently the army is sitting at 61 over 70 for Night Elf. Meanwhile, 29 over 60 for Thor. So it is going to be GG for Thor unless a miracle happens and more crazy micro than I could have possibly imagined it comes into play. We do have the Demon Hunter now trying to run in mana burn on the Priest. Priest unable to do any more real healing. Those Priests are just unupgraded. Archmage unable to get to the back of the base. Is he able to get to the back of the base? Oh, able to get to the back of the base with that one tree cleared. And it looks as though nice invisibility, and is he going to stay there? Very nice job. The Rifleman is invisible and is sitting right there so that no units can go ahead and push to the back. We do have Sorceresses now trying to focus down those bears. The Sorcerers do magic damage, but it's not going to really save them that much. Now we do have an attempt to repair that Altar of Kings, but without the the Masonry was not upgraded, so it is not going to really work. Now the bears are now able to just go ahead and run in, and Demon Hunter is now currently at level 6. I gotta believe that's GG. So GG for Thorzain. And Archmage goes down, and here are the final scores. Hope you enjoyed that.